Welcome to the channel, it's 9th edition 40k. It sounded like Batman, actually. Do you suffer from crabs? Then you need extra strength. Raven Guard!
For the Emperor!
Bang! And your Xenos or Chaos crabs are gone. Warning, Raven Guard may strike from the shadows. Excessive use could lead to emo/goth tendencies. Applying Raven Guard could lead to serious injury or death if you worship Chaos. Today on the channel I will be playing with my brand new Necron army for the first time. It's going to be an 1800 point Tempest of War game between the Necrons and the Dark Angels. We will be fighting on this icy planet. Lots of line of sight blocking terrain and routes through these rocky canyons. And over in the background here, we've got some destroyed Imperial fortifications. So yes, brand new army for me, so bear with me, I'm bound to get quite a lot wrong. But fortunately, I do have number 3 with me today. Hello, number 3. Welcome back to the channel.
Thank you very much, number 1.
And you are the font of all 40k knowledge. And
let's not be hasty.
But you certainly, I think you know a bit more about Necrons because you've got a little force of yourself that you're building up. So you'll tell me where I'm going to go wrong. Yeah, so just going to be a sort of hopefully a quick and easy game. Space Marines versus Necrons. Let's go have a look at the armies. Okay, and here we have the Necrons, 1800 points, and we are the Szarekhan dynasty. That means they have the dynastic code, the Uncanny Artificers, which means they get a 5-up shrug against mortal wounds, and they can reroll 1 wound roll in the shooting phase and the fight phase. This army is made up of 3 battalions. So 3 detachments, 1 battalion, 1 patrol, and 1 super heavy. So in the battalion is my overlord. He is the warlord in the army, and he is armed with the void scythe and the resurrection orb. He has a warlord trait, enduring will, which reduces all damage coming into him by 1. So he's a bit like a dreadnought. And he has a relic, the void reaper, which is a non-unwieldy void scythe. And I think does flat 3 damage. Okay, so also in the HQ slot is the Royal Warden, and he has a relic Gauss Blaster, and he has an adaptive strategy, which means he can point to a core unit within 9 inches and they can fall back and still shoot and charge. And in fact, my Warlord also has a my will be done thing, which is you can point to a core unit and they can add 1 to their hit rolls. In the 3rd slot is the Plasmaster, which is basically like a psyker, because you can dish out mortal wounds. Because of the dynastic advisors rule, because I've got 1 noble and 1 cryptek in this detachment, I can take another cryptek for free without taking up a slot, that is. And that is the Technomancer. Techno. And he can basically... Sorry, and he's a bit like an apothecary in the sense he can pick up.
It's like a hype man.
Yeah, exactly. He can hype them all up, but he can pick them back up after they've been destroyed. And he's flying around in a canoptic cloak. Yeah, so that's the HQ. So in the troop slots, I've got 2 or 3 units of warriors, 2 units of 10 warriors with the Gauss blasters. Thank you. Number 3.
Oh no, it is Gauss flares. Sorry.
Yeah,
right.
the doubly shooty ones with a shorter range, and then I've got 1 squad of 12.
Oh, no, they're Gauss Reapers.
Yes, that's it. Maybe Gauss Reapers, and then 1 squad of 12 Gauss flares. They're slightly longer range, rapid fire 1. I think I prefer the Reapers, but we'll see. Then in the fast attack, I've got 3 units of 3 Scarab Swarms, and they will be supported by the Cryptic Spider, because they can that spider can then also respawn destroyed spawn units. That's armed with 2 particle beamers and a fabricator claw array, so it could repair the monolith if it needs to.
Ooh.
Okay, so I've also got this dude, which is the
Canoptek Reanimator.
Thank you, Canoptek Reanimator. Yeah, that sort of it can point a beam at units and it helps them to reanimate effectively. And that's it for the battalion.
Or deconstruct. You can turn that beam on its
Yes,
own.
it can. Yeah, it does it does. It's not completely defensive. It does have an unoffensive capability as well. In the patrol detachment, the squad troop is a squad of 5 immortals, and these are the nutters in the army. So we've got we've got some flayed ones. Everyone's keeping quite a long distance from them with the flayed one virus, and also the destroyer virus. So we've got these. Hold on. Scorpec destroyers. Thank you. Everything's pretty much WYSIWYG, I should say, in my army. So it is armed what it is. So and I'm also bringing the plasma side, I think it's called, which I don't know why because it's rubbish, but there we go. I'm bringing it. And then that's in the HQ slots. I've got the Scorpec Lord. He's WYSIWYG, and then the Chronomancer. He's not very happy keeping hanging around with these guys, but there he is. And he's got quite a good shooty weapon. I think it's only I think it's only a 1 dice shot, but it's like strength 8 minus lots of damage. So he's quite good anti-tank, and as a character he can't be attacked. With a lookout, sir, if that's the appropriate rule. And then finally I've got the monolith, and that is armed with death rays basically. So that's got quite a lot of offensive shooty capabilities. And yeah, I can, if I put in units in reserve, I can spawn them from the monolith, but I don't know if I'm going to be doing that. We shall see. Okay, yeah, little bit rambling. Sorry about that. That's the first time I've had to talk through this army. I think I've got a couple of crypto thralls there. Their bodyguard's going to be to the plasma master, I think. But yeah, I think that covers everything. Okay, let's go have a look at the Dark Angels. Okay, and here we have the Dark Angels army, and they look spectacular as ever, number 3. So do you want to talk?
Very much, number 1.
Yeah, do you want to talk me through it? What have we got?
Absolutely. So today's army is a single battalion detachment. So in HQs we have my Warlord.
Yeah.
The captain with mastercrafted heavy bolt rifle. He has the Warlord trait, Brilliant Strategist, which means that he can roll back the active tactical doctrine for 1 unit a turn.
Mm-hmm.
So his job will be to keep some of the heavy weapon armed units in Devastator for a couple of extra turns.
Yeah.
We have here a Primaris Librarian.
Mm-hmm.
As well as Smite, he has the Aversion and Righteous Repugnance powers, which we'll talk about during play.
Mm-hmm.
And then my third HQ over here is a Primaris Lieutenant with mastercrafted Stalker Bolt Rifle.
Yeah.
For troops, I have 1 squad of 5 infiltrators,
Mm-hmm.
1 squad of 5 intercessors with Stalker Bolt Rifles and a grenade launcher,
Mm-hmm.
and then 1 squad of 5 heavy intercessors with
Nice.
Executor Bolt Rifles and an Executor Heavy Bolter.
Ouch. Mm-hmm.
In terms of... Oh, sorry, 1 more troop to mention.
Yep.
Looking all fancy here at the front.
Yeah.
The Assault Intercessors.
Ready to get up close and personal.
Yeah, and the Sergeant, I'm going to use the Marked for Command stratagem.
Mm-hmm.
To swap out his plasma pistol for the Relic plasma pistol Atonement.
Nice.
Which is a really, really pumped up plasma pistol that I think is going to be quite neat.
Mm-hmm.
For elites, we have a squad of 3 Blade Guard veterans who are, of course, repping the Deathwing today.
Yep.
And they are supported by a Blade Guard standard bearer. Blade Guard Ancient, sorry.
Yeah.
And he has an aura which gives the Blade Guard +1 to attack, which is lovely, as well as the normal standard benefits of a Space Marine Ancient. He also has my Relic, which is the Pennant of Remembrance, which is a Deathwing Ancient only relic.
Mm-hmm.
And it means I can choose 1 Deathwing unit a turn. Spoilers, it's the Blade Guard.
It's the Blade Guard, yeah. Yeah.
And it means that incoming damage to that unit is reduced by 1
Nice.
to a minimum of 1, which is rather tasty. Also in elites, we have an Invicta Warsuit with the twin iron hail auto cannons, and we have a Redemptor Dreadnought with the macro plasma incinerator, Icarus rocket board, storm bolters, and onslaught Gatling cannon in the pinky finger.
Yeah.
Moving on to fast attack, single unit 3 Ravenwing Outriders.
Yeah.
And then in heavy support to finish off a pair of fire strike servo turrets, twin las talons. And not forgetting, of course, my impulsor at the back there, the shield dome.
Yeah.
The librarian and the 5 assault intercessors are going to be riding in the impulsor at the start of the game.
Excellent. So yeah, all 3 wings are represented in your army. Like to see that?
That's my favourite thing to do. I'm so indecisive. I think, wow, a bit of both.
Bit of both. Yeah. So you've got it's quite. You've got a little bit of a punch with your bikes and your assault marines. Backfield gun platforms.
This is it. We've got a backfield guns, and we've got some mobile.
But then your war suits and the dreadnoughts aren't too bad in combat either. So they can get stuck in. Good. So yeah, quite a small, compact elite army.
Space Marines, man.
Space Marines. That's what they are. That's what they do. Great. Okay. Should we go to the deployment?
Let's
have a look at the cards number 3. See what should.
So what's this? This is mission.
That is deployment zone.
Deployment zone. Ooh.
Yeah.
Hammer and Anvil.
Hammer and Anvil.
Classic.
Okay.
In fact, that is perfect.
That is pretty good. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Primary mission: claim the battlefield.
Okay, we'll discuss that in a minute. And then the final card.
Chilling Rain.
No
additional
rules.
missions.
That's fine. That helps my brain because new army. Right. Okay, so claim the battlefield. You get 5 primary points if you secure 1 objective, 5 if you get 2 or more, and if you perform a claim objective action over an objective marker, you get 2 victory points, and you keep getting those 2 victory points until the enemy effectively captures it back off you or takes it back off you by moving a unit onto the marker. Okay, Chilling Rain, as we said, no additional rules, so that's nice and simple. Okay, let's go to deployment. Okay, and here we are after the setup. So we have got a world here that's been controlled by the Imperium for thousands of years. For too long. And unbeknownst to them, it is a tomb world. And the Necrons are beginning to wake up and burrow their ways to the surface. The stilling has really affected the Imperium's ability to fight back with their local planetary defence forces. And so the Dark Angels, who are not bothered by such Xenos trickery, have come to try and rescue this planet, to try and stop the Necrons as they come to the surface, and then try and do something about attacking the tomb world below them. But this is very early in that process. They've got to stop them overrunning their lines first. So let's talk about the objectives. The Necron home objective is on that crater there, and the Dark Angel one is in the sort of factorium area there. And then we've just basically, as often is the case in these sort of games, we've just got 3 in the middle. So we've got 1 in no man's land here, 1 that the infiltrators have already infiltrated and captured, and then 1 on the other side of here. So terrain-wise, shooting through or into units in cover in the trees. That's -1 to hit.
-1 to hit.
Yeah,
right.
number 3. I think. Oh yeah, and you'll get +1 save for being
behind the
walls up there. But other than that, I think there's probably not going to be an awful lot of terrain featuring the impact of this game.
Just lines of sight with these tall hills.
Exactly.
They'll sort of narrow the field.
Yeah. So my army, Scarabs on this extreme flank, just because they're fast and hard to see. Then I've got the Destroyer Cult here, backed by the squad with the longer range duty weapons, the Gauss Flayers. Got the Technomancer, the Royal Warden, and the Chronomancer backing up this flank with the Monolith Slapbang pretty much in the middle. On this side, I've got the Warriors and 2 more squads of Scarabs backed by the Spider, the Reanimator Walker Dude, which I can't remember the name of. Then Canoptic Reanimator. Oh, that's good enough. That was good enough. The Lord is here, and he's got his immortal bodyguard here, He's a little bit uncomfortably close to some flayed ones there, so he's probably looking at that and thinking, I must make sure I cleanse my whatever program later. And then warriors ahead of them, and then at the back here, just to sit on the home objective until it gets captured, is the Plasmonster and his bodyguard of Crypto Thralls. I don't really know what I'm doing, but he gives out a +1 move bubble as well. I'm not sure I really mentioned that. So it makes him a little bit quicker for the infantry.
My will be done.
And he gets my will be done, yes, which he can add one to hit. And the same with the warden as well. He gives out a +1 move bubble. Right, and then so already mentioned the infiltrators have managed to get on this objective. They're also supported by the war suit. They can deploy within no man's land as part of their rules. But they are backed by the Dreadnought, Redemptor Dreadnought, the Blade Guard veterans with their Ancient. Then in your Repulsor?
This is Impulsor.
Impulsor. It repulses. No, that's the problem. It's a very nice paint job.
It's an impulsive driver.
Yeah.
Yes, that has a deadly payload of 5 assault intercessors and a librarian.
Yes, I mustn't forget about that. And it's got fly keyword, so it can sort of zip over the terrain
sure
there.
Can.
And then on this flank, you got your gun line. You got your 2
fire strike
server turrets. You got your.
They're not in range of much at the moment, but
no,
they can very slowly shuffle forward.
So. And I think I'm going to be coming to you.
Yeah.
There is that's our disadvantage really. That not much. They look like they should have a longer range, don't they? But there we go. But I think this one will be quite useful. Then you've got your heavy intercessors in cover. They're going to be hard to shift.
They've got very long range guns ready to repel the Necros. Backed by a lieutenant and a captain.
Yeah.
And then I have a squad at the back here who are just they're late out of the barracks.
Yeah.
They were having their chow. They're bringing up the rear, and they're going to claim this objective on their way through before taking their position on the fortress walls as well.
And then finally, you've got your Deathwing.
The Outriders ready to zoom into battle.
Excellent. So nice +1. +1 as reroll ones and in the shooting and wounding element with your captain and lieutenant combo. Do you have a die number 3? Do I have a die?
I've got those.
So let's see who has initiative. Necrons roll a 2. So just about the Necrons have the initiative. Obviously the Dark Angels still chowing down on whatever Dark Angels eat. Gruel. Yeah, they're not like they're not like Space Wolves. They'll be eating like roast meats, wouldn't they? And
the Dark Angels do when they've been out on a hunt to slay a great beast of the forest.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's their thing,
that's true. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Okay.
But,
well, anyway,
no, it's all gruel.
It's all gruel
today.
Right, it's going to be turn 1 because in Tempest of War, whoever rolls has to go first. So let's go into the turn 1 for the Necrons. Okay, orders from the Overlord. Raise a banner, secure, do an action in no man's land objective. Secure no man's land. Take one of the objectives, 2 more objectives in no man's land. Bring it down, and that means destroy the Redemptor Dreadnought. That is the biggest threat to the monolith, and that's been identified for destruction. Okay, that's my orders. Okay, my command protocol that is active to the entire game is Protocol of the Undying Legions. Because I'm Szarekhan dynasty, I get to apply both directives, and I can reroll a dice when I reanimate, and I can gain an extra wound for the living metal. And then for turn 1, my command protocol is Protocol of the Southern Storm, and I'll be selecting Directive 1, which is add 1 to the movement characteristics of the models in the unit affected by that command protocol. Okay, quite a lot to discuss in the command phase for a Necron army. So the Chronomancer has given the monolith a 5-up invulnerable, and it could reroll charges if it decides to charge. The Royal Warden might as well put adaptive strategies on the on the warriors in front of him. I don't think it's going to impact in this turn. The Connectic Reanimator has put its beam on the warriors in front, which means it helps them to reanimate as long as it stays within 6 of it. And the Overlord has put My Will Be Done on the Immortals behind him. Yeah, so I think that's it. I can now move on to the movement phase. Right, here we are at the end of the movement phase for the Necrons in turn 1. Quite an aggressive chuck forward for a shooting arm.
Yeah.
So what's happened? Scarabs over here have sort of kept in cover because there's some Blade Guard veterans over there. However, the destroyers have moved up and are looking for a first-turn charge into the infiltrators. This unit has started to, it's just about within 3 inches, measured carefully, raise a banner on that objective there, so that should get me some secondary points, but they won't be able to do anything else. The characters just moving up in support. Monolith there, obviously. The Spider and this squad of Scarabs, I'm just keeping them back so I don't bottleneck too much, and there could potentially be a counter charge if necessary. The Plasmaster did the secure the objective action, so that's now in the bag until it gets captured. Everything else just advancing up, literally advancing with the warriors and the flayed ones. The Immortals moving normally along with the Stalker. So I'm not going to have a huge shooting phase because I have advanced a lot of it, but I do have a shooting phase. I don't have a psychic phase because that is an anathema to us. Okay. Let's kick off with the Monolith. It's putting everything into the Redemptor Dreadnought. So these are the Death Rays and they're hitting on 3s. And I get 2 hits. 3 to wound, strength 9. And I can reroll 1 because of my dynastic code. So I do get 1 through. And that is at -3, becomes -2 because of armor contempt.
Well, I don't like this one little bit. Okay. So 5 up then.
5 up, yeah.
That is a 1.
That is a 1. And that will...
So what's the damage?
D3 plus 3.
So let's call that D3 plus 2, shall we, for Duty Eternal?
Yes. Okay, so I do 5 damage to you. Okay, Particle Whip, heavy D6, fires 5 times.
Yikes.
Okay, 3s to hit with the Particle Whip. And strength 12, so 3s. And these are at -3, becomes -2.
Again.
5s again.
Ooh, 1 through.
So flat 3 becomes flat 2.
Oh, I don't like that.
Okay, let's go on to the Chronomancer. He's got an Entropic Lance. He's firing at the Warwalker through the trees. So that's at -1 hit, so he's hitting on 4s. And he hits. And it's strength 8, so 3s to wound. And it wounds. So -3 comes -2. 5 up on your war suit.
Does not make it.
It's D3 plus 3 now, come on, boy. Or you let it go.
No, I'll let it go.
Okay. So that is 5 damage.
5, yikes. Okay.
Okay. Technomancer, he's going to fire into the troops in the woods. So the -1 hit to the woods. But he still hits all the times. Oh, I'm rolling hot. 3s to wound with strength 5. And I can reroll 1 because of my... That doesn't help. So that's at 1 -1 save. But that goes to 0.
Yeah, so 3s.
Yeah. No.
So that's 1.
Okay, keep him going in. So the Relic Gauss Blaster from the Royal Warding into the Infiltrators. -1 hit, so hitting on 4s. So I get 2 hits. Strength 5, so 3s to wound. I can reroll 1 because of my dynasty. So
4 up.
4 up or death.
That is right.
He chooses life. Choose life. Right. Okay, final unit, I think, for my shooting phase. Immortals into the Fire Strike turret. They've got My Will Be Done, so they hit on 2s. And strength 5. Toughness more than 5.
I think it is 5. Sorry, I should have been ready for that. I was miles.
That's alright. I get 3 wounds, reroll that 1 and fail. So yeah, all 4 wounded. Yeah, 3 up, save once Armour of Contempt is factored.
How many are there? Sorry?
4.
4. All saved.
All saved. Pings off the armor. I like the way that you painted the sort of battle damage on the
Well, yes,
on
because
the
that
shield.
happens so much. It's just a big pavés,
Yes,
constantly bouncing Necron death rays.
exactly. It's like, oh, they're wasting their shots again. Right, and I think that brings my shooting phase to a close. Okay,
Good.
I've damaged both of the walkers.
Yeah. Well, he's knocked down a bracket now.
He's knocked down a bracket. Okay, that's okay. And I'm going to have a charge phase, believe it or not. So the destroyers are going to go in and chop up these dudes.
Yes. Overwatch, please.
Okay, Overwatch has been selected. Infused Madness are going to be pumped into my destroyer. So I basically don't want to roll a 1. So no, they have got +1 strength, +1 attack.
Uh-oh.
Do you want to do your Overwatch?
I do.
Because you're what they call prepared, defensible, which I always forget. That's why we're dealing with a genius 40k player here. So you're going to be overwatching on 5s.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do, 4 of them are going to 5s.
So the red dice is the crack grenade.
All right. Crack grenade misses.
Misses.
But,
yeah.
This I have to roll to wound, so it's strength 4 against
Toughness
5, I
5.
assume.
Yeah.
So 5 to wound. No. So a single solitary wound goes through at -1.
-1. So I've got a 3-up save, so 4-up. No, it goes through.
So that's 1.
So I've got to deduct 2 from this because of the woods. 6. So I think that's okay. Okay, line Unbreakable being played, which effectively prevents this rear Scorpet Destroyer from engaging the enemy. Yeah, that's a good strat. I like that strat. Very good against orcs.
Yes. I don't think it was envisioned that we'd be using it against small elite units like
No. With big bases, it can help.
But in a narrow pass like this, like the Thermopylae,
Thermopylae,
spawns of Thermopylae.
Okay. Yeah.
The numbers count for nothing.
Exactly. Hey, I'm going to do the dude with the hyperphase freshers first.
I don't mean to. Is that?
Okay, I am hitting on freeze +1 attack because of Infused Madness. I get 2 hits.
Uh-oh.
Freeze to wound. Oh no, I can reroll 1. But I'm going to wait for the other dude. So, okay, hyperphase Reap Blade now. Hitting on freeze. Oh no. No. I only get 1 hit. This is poor. Reroll. Strength 8, so 2 to wound. I can re-roll because of my dynasty.
You'd be safe, isn't it?
It's good job. That would have been embarrassing. So I get 1 wound through. 6 up or death.
No.
I drag 1. What a heroic defense of the woodland.
Choose death. In this instance.
Yeah, that was a bit poor. I was expecting a bit more.
It was a blessed relief, is what it was.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Okay. So you got your attacks back, and then that'd be the end of my turn 1.
Okay, so
you're hitting on 2 because of your Dark Angels. You've not moved. 5 to wound.
So that is
3 get through. Oh look. And you do drag 1 down.
Oh, destroyed one. So
Let's see if I can reanimate. Even if I use my reroll, which I've got, he doesn't reanimate, so he's destroyed. And that concludes the turn 1 for the Necrons. At the end of turn 1 for the Necrons, I have secured No Man's Land and raised the banner, so that gives me 10 in total. Secondary objectives, of course, you can't score primary in the first turn. Okay, I'm happy with that. A bit disappointed by it. I thought the destroyers would have gone through those Marines.
They were going to wipe them. Yeah, so I thought they'd go straight through them like a dose of salts.
But that's okay. I think it's a fairly good turn. I'll be pleased when that Redemptor is destroyed, but we'll see. Okay, let's go into turn 1 for Dark Angels. What have you got? Number 3.
Right, I've got a command point.
Your orders from the battle barge.
Yeah, the Emperor's giving us his hardest battles today. We've got behind enemy lines, which is a bit of a long slog.
Not going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, if I really, really wanted to score that, the Impulsor and the Outriders could get there. I don't know if they get there this turn, though.
No.
In fact, they definitely wouldn't get there this turn. Assassination, which is
lots
tricky,
of characters. The Scorpet Lord is vulnerable.
He's exposed, but he's not exactly a soft target, is he?
No, true.
And then bring it down. No prizes for guessing.
Yeah.
what the
Bring that down.
the highest wound unit on the the Necron side is.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough, but that's all right.
It's okay.
It's all right.
They are your orders.
Yeah.
Take out the monolith. Take out the characters. Remove the threats to this world.
Right.
Right, here we are at the end of the movement phase for the Dark Angels turn 1, and an aggressive counter thrust. We are charging headlong into each other's embraces. So in your command phase, you obviously gain the command point. This unit is performing the capture the objective action. So the Wisdom of the Ancients.
The Ancients from the Redemptor, who is lightly smoking at the moment as he limps forwards.
Yeah.
That is to operate the rights of battle, or giving a reroll to core units.
Yeah.
Within 6 inches, Blade Guard have advanced forwards.
Yep.
They've obviously stayed where they are.
They're staying in combat.
The Impulsor has swooped up into the pass and, as an assault vehicle, has sprung open and disgorged its passengers.
Yeah.
Including the Librarian and 5 assault intercessors. Now, assault vehicle means they can't charge this turn.
Yeah.
But
they're not truck boys.
No.
Right.
And then of course the Outriders have swooped forwards up the open no man's land.
Yeah. Okay. Excellent. So you've got your Libby's come out to play.
Yes, he has.
What's he doing?
Right, so he is going to first of all cast Aversion. I'm going to attach it to the Scorpex.
Okay.
Yes,
it is.
Goes off. So Aversion on the Scorpex.
Yeah, I was thinking about using my stratagem that's unique to my dynasty. You can basically 4-up once for a command point to dispel, but I've only got 5 command points, and I think I might need them. So yeah, that goes off.
Okay, and then he gets second power. So Smite.
Right.
Which, as we know, is Warp Charge 5.
Yeah.
And that is successful.
Successful on 10.
Yeah, very close.
So that's going to be the monolith, isn't it?
What has just occurred to me is the
D3 on the monolith.
D3 mortals on the monolith.
2. Okay. Because of the look, I shrug 1, so you do cause a wound. Okay, 23 wounds left on the monolith.
Okay.
Pistols from the infiltrators into combat.
5 to wound.
Yeah. 1. 3 up. No, gets through. Okay. 2. So this is the Redemptor. He's putting everything into the monolith.
He's going to seek redemption.
Yes.
Right.
So these are those storm bolters, rapid fire range.
Yeah. So
hitting on
4s.
4s because he's slight damage, but rerolling 1s because he's telling himself to be wise.
He's remembering his wisdom.
Yeah, which is a good thing too. Yeah, there's 1. Oh, 2 1s. There we go.
Look at that. Beautiful. So
Yours
6s to wound.
6s to wound. Yeah, T8.
That is 4 wounds at AP dash.
Okay, I think it's 3 up. Oh, look at that. Saves number 3. 2 up save. I take 2 wounds from storm bolters.
Beautiful.
Icarus rocket pod fires 3
attacks.
Hitting on
4s to
4s.
hit.
2 hits.
2 hits, strength 7, so
5s. Yep.
1.
3 up.
You better re-roll that.
Is that
Cock dice don't count at Drop Dice Gaming.
Oh, I do save, yeah.
Right, okay. The onslaught
Gatling
cannon is 8.
4s. We're running out 1.
Yeah, so that's 4 hits, strength 5, so 5s.
Yeah.
That, my friend, is 2 saves at -2.
Both saved. Oh, I want textbook. That. I want that for the plasma cannon.
Textbook, right. And the macro plasma incinerator
fires 1.
No,
come on,
doesn't.
Oh no! Still fires 1.
4.
In on 4s. It does hit.
It does at least hit.
It
so
does
that's strength 8, so 4.
4s, yeah.
Oh,
no.
Rubbish. Okay.
Just bounces off its armour.
Never mind.
Bolt pistols from the assault marines into the warriors.
So 3s rerolling 1s.
Oh,
that is weak. So that's 4 strength 4, so 4 to wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, wounds. These are heavy bolt pistols, so they're AP -1.
Yeah, it's a 5-up. And he goes down.
Okay.
Animate. I might as well do it now. Oh, he gets back up.
Cheeky.
Okay.
All right. And then atonement at the
monolith. The monolith, yeah. I don't actually know what it does, but it hits.
Strength 9, so 3
okay,
wounds.
freeze.
Oh, I can't come on for it.
No, you've done it. You've done it in the shooting phase, haven't you?
That is gutting. Oh well. Never mind. And then...
Okay, so the Libby has killed another warrior, and does he reanimate? No.
I can't choose to.
But I can re-roll because of my.
Because of your dynastic protocol.
Yeah. No, he's still down. And the one that reanimated earlier, you can redeploy them within unit deployment.
That is cheeky.
Yes.
Okay. Right, we'll do the Impulsor next.
Okay. Yeah, the Impulsor is cool, so he gets to receive the wisdom.
At least I think he is. Sorry, I'm just going to check that.
Hit roll.
The Emperor's Truth. Right, so that is force.
Yeah.
Ooh. So that is 5 wounds AB dash.
4 ups. And any more firepower coming in? So that's 3 down at the moment.
Iron Hail. They all hit.
Yeah, they all hit.
Again, falls to wounds. It's 2 wounds at AP -2.
2 because you're in a devastator. Yeah. So 6s. No, so you drop 5. Not bad. Let's see if they reanimate.
Oh, look at that! Warriors reanimate on 5, don't they?
They do, and I can re-roll 1s.
Yeah.
And I can re-roll because of my dynasty. Did he kill 1? That was cheeky.
That was close. I would have been horrified.
Okay, so now the Warwalker into the Lord. Let's see what happens.
We're hitting on 2s because he's remained still.
Yeah, and he is in the train firing out of it, so you don't get any cover, unfortunately. Is it 1 miss?
Yeah, he's not core, so we can't re-roll.
Okay.
Strength 4, so 5s. So that is a single wound at -2.
So I think... I don't know if I got... Yeah, he has a 4-up invulnerable, so that is saved.
Alright, heavy bolter. 2 hits.
Yeah.
Strength 5 now, so is he toughness 5?
He's toughness. Yeah. No wounds coming through from the heavy bolter, toughness 6.
Frag Storm Launcher, 4 attacks. They all hit. Strength 4, so 5 to wound. That's
2 free up. No, pings off his living metal armor.
And then the autocannon.
Okay. Yeah, dropping to you.
4 hits, strength 7, so 3.
3s now, yep.
Yeah, they all wound a.
Okay, 4-up phase shifter, invulnerable save. Oh, 1 gets through.
It's 2 damage then.
Okay, 4 wounds left.
So hang on, they can't fire.
Bikes are unloading everything into the Scarab Swarm in the woods. -1 hit. So they are 4s to hit.
That is a wound.
3's to wound.
So 4.
Yeah, straight for the armor, and you will destroy a base.
Okay.
Oh, does it reanimate? Probably not, but you never know. No, it doesn't. Yeah, okay, so this turret into the monolith.
Yeah. 2s.
2s, because you're Dark Angels.
They're BS2 anyway, actually.
Oh, the BS, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So he's 1 up if you could hit on 1s.
Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't
But
it?
we can't. So that's 4 hits.
Congratulations, you hit the massive pyramid-shaped war vehicle. Okay.
3 wounds.
Yeah.
Strength 9. So that is a one drop.
3 get through. Okay, I don't know if I mentioned, but this guy put a 5-up invulnerable save on my monolith, so that's what he's got. The 5s. Look, I saved 2 of them.
Outrageous.
The dice are with me at the moment, so 1 gets through. D6?
Yeah, 6 damage.
Good 6, so down to 15 wounds. Okay, hitting on 2s against the Stalker.
Oh, that's painful.
Yeah.
Okay.
3 to wound.
Yeah.
And that's
going to
go
-4s.
It's going to go straight for my armor. Got 6 wounds to kill.
6.
Okay, does it blow? Yes. Damn it. Okay, I just suddenly remember my favourite shrug. So the wound that the Warlord took he still suffers. Wound from the warrior, still suffers it. From the dude, the flayed one, he doesn't actually suffer it. And then from the immortal, no. So the flayed one isn't destroyed. And I don't get to reanimate because they are mortal wounds. Right.
It does D3 mortal wounds.
Yeah, so command point spent Hellfire Shell into the monolith from the heavy assault intercessors. You've got to roll a hit, and if you hit...
So 2.
2, yep. D3 wounds.
2 mortal wounds.
1 mortal wound. Yeah.
Warriors.
So this... He
hits, strength 5, so 3s to wounds. That wounds, and that is a -3.
That's straight down then. And then see if he reanimates. Yes, he does. He's stand back straight up.
And the final 3 are firing at the immortals.
Yep.
So again, 2s. Yeah, they hit.
These are toughness 5, these dudes.
Oh, 4s to wound then. Yeah. Re-rolling 1s, of course, because of the left hand.
Because of your left hand, yeah.
No, they're all wounds.
And it's
-3 again.
So, well, they have a 3 up save, so I do have 6 up saves. No.
So that is 2 damage each.
Yeah, they go down. That's it for that squad,
yes,
is it?
Yeah.
Let's see if they reanimate. 1 reanimates. I can re-roll 1.
Oh no!
Sorry, number 3. I feel a bit beastly.
He was shocked. He fell off his perch.
Yeah, so intercessor. I've tumbled down. Oh my god. The warriors.
Yeah.
In the middle.
Hits. Wounding on 4. Wounds. That is a -2.
So 6 up. No.
2 damage.
See if he regenerates. Yes.
It does. And then a captain.
Straight back up again. Captain, same unit, same target.
Yeah. So
he's hit on 2s.
2 hits. This is a 5 now, so 3 to wounds. That is 1 wound at -2.
Does go down.
2 damage. Does he get back up?
Yes.
He does.
Oh my god.
This is offensive.
It is
Number
quite offensive. I don't know what was happening here. Yeah. Ow, you might have to do it the old school way in combat.
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
Couple of charges.
Over to Overwatch with my warriors, but no, I'm sort of still trying to keep my command points for those crunch moments. So yeah, that's going to be an auto win. Yeah. Okay, and the Victor Warsuit crashing through the trees into the destroyers. So you're activating your Warsuit first?
I'm activating the Warsuit first against the destroyers, yeah. So it's normally got 4 shock assault, means it's got 5 attacks.
Yeah.
And we are hitting on 3s. So 3 hits, we are strength 8, so 3 wounds.
3 wounds, yeah.
Ah! No, I re-roll those ones because he's still in range of the... No, he's not core, so I don't.
Yes.
Oh, it's a roller coaster.
So many rules. So many rules.
It's a roller coaster.
It is,
3
yeah.
to wounds.
Ooh.
That is 3 successful wounds at...
6 up saves. No, we'll go through.
3
dear.
each.
So I think you squished them both.
Yeah.
And it consolidates.
Menacingly.
Menacingly, yeah.
Plasma site.
Yeah. Don't worry, the plasma side to stop it. I just checked. Technically, it has a sort of program that makes it fly off as soon as the destroyers are destroyed. But that is technically a destroyer unit, so it doesn't fly off.
Yeah. Oh right. No, he can stay with him.
He can stay. Although
risk killing him.
Yeah, on a 1. On a 1. No, I don't think I want to do that.
Yeah. Just inject him with
So I
destroyer virus.
won't be interrupting my warriors. So
No.
No.
That was,
Bikes against my warriors. Lots of dice, devastating charge, assault, not assault doctrine.
shock assault,
Shock
devastating charge mean that they each get an extra 3 attacks.
Ow.
So
3's to hit.
3's to hit.
For the Emperor!
Yep. 4's to win. Okay, 8 at -1 gets through, so these are 5 up saves. Oh dear, none of them. Okay. Reanimation. I can oh dear.
2 of them, and you can
Can we roll 1? No, so 2 get back up. And the rest are slain. So
Would you like to pile them?
Okay, attacks back, because I got consolidated into, did no damage. And I think that might be the end of your turn.
That is the end of
So a
my
good
turn.
push back from the Dark Angels there. I feel like...
It's worth rolling morale for those.
it is,
warriors,
yeah.
actually.
So they lost 6. They got leadership 10. And they fail. I think so. One flees. Well, it doesn't. I don't know. Just some.
I think they just
break into bits.
They probably go to blue screen.
That 2 more go down because of combat attrition, leaving only 1 left.
They blue screen and just fall over. Or just freeze up.
Okay, here we are at the end of the command and movement phase for the Necrons in turn 2. Let's talk about my orders. I kept Bring It Down. I'm going to try and destroy that Dreadnought this turn. Tempting target. I've got to take a selected no man's land target selected by number 3, so he's told me to get that. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that, to be honest. Not this turn anyway. And then grind them down, destroy more units than my opponent. At the moment, I've destroyed no units. So, yeah, I've kept it. You never know. I don't think it's going to be possible, to be honest. But you never know. So, right, what else have I done? So, the Chronomancer has given that 5-up invulnerable thing on the monolith again. Everything that was wounded... So the 2 characters and the monolith have got 2 wounds back with living metal. My protocol is Protocol of the Hungry Void. Any 6 on the wound is an extra -1 AP. I activated my Resurrection Orb when in the command phase, and so try to re-resurrect some more immortals, but I failed. Anything else? What else? So
the plasmans.
Yeah. So in terms of primary, I'm on 3. So that has given me 5 for 1, 5 for more than 1, and then 2 because I've put the razor ban or whatever it's called, captured it. So that's 17 primary. However, it's only occurred to me, rather stupidly, that if I was always planning to move the Plasmancer off with his crypto thralls. So, but then I'll still get the 2, but it won't count as one I've captured for any other rules. So
is that 17 or is that 12?
That's 12. Thank you, number 3. That's maths.
That's number 1.
That's number 1. Oh, so yeah. So thank you. 12. I might have even written down 17 on my.
You should have a running total of 17.
Yeah.
You scored.
Well, I scored 10 secondary last turn, so I'm actually on. 22. Yeah, I'm on 22 at the moment. Yeah, I think that's it. So my will be done's been played on the warriors in front of him, and I think that's it. Oh, and at the end of my movement phase, the spider will animate a swarm. So. The Plasmaster has ordered his crypto thralls just to stay there and sit on that objective. Does mean he's not got lookout server at the moment, so people can shoot him if they can see him. He tried living lightning into the bikes and it failed to do any damage. I think that's it. There's a lot to discuss in the Necron command phase. But let's go on to the
You'll make up some time in the psychic phase.
Yes, exactly. The psychic phase is done. And we're going to go into the shoot. Oh, hold on, I haven't moved these scarabs.
Oh.
I've just shuffled them round. I haven't kept them there because it could give number 4 some extra charging and consolidation movement. Number 3, sorry. My mistake. Number 3. So, yeah, but I don't feel like I'm playing very well. I'm not going to beat myself up, though, because this is my first time I've played Necrons.
It's a learning experience.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like some of my units are not where they should be, ideally. Right, let's go into that shooting phase then. Right, so let's put everything from the monolith into the Redemptor one more time. So this is the Death Rays, hitting on 3s. And I get 2 hits, and I'm wounding on 3s. And I might as well use my re-roll. Mm-hmm. So that's 2. So you're only a 5-up? 5-up saves, yeah. No, Snake Eyes it. So at the moment, it's taken... It's an auto-destroy, isn't it?
It is, so I'm going to re-roll one of those.
Yep, command point re-roll.
No. Right,
so
it's gone.
It is gone. Does it blow?
No.
No. Its sarcophagus just ejects.
Right, there you go.
Moving on, the Aeon Stave into the Warwalker.
Yep.
Hitting on not that. So he misses. Okay, disintegration capacitors even played on my warriors, and they're going to put everything into the war suit. They are assault 2 weapons, hit on 3s.
Yikes.
So 2 6s, and I am wounding strength 5, so toughness 7, I think, isn't it?
6.
6, oh, still 5s. That's not too bad. And I can reroll 1 because of my dynasty. Okay, the red dice are the extra pip of -1.
So we need 5 on the reds, 4 on the whites. So that is all saved on the...
Look at that!
The whole lot!
Look at that!
You haven't tuned your disintegration rays to affect ceramite armour.
No. Alright, that happens. Okay, so the Royal Warden's going to rinse and repeat. He's hitting on...
Do your worst.
3s. Oh, no. Strength 5, so... 5s. And I can reroll 1. No, so 1 at -2 becomes -1.
4 up. Yep.
And yeah, Amnetic Annihilator from the Scorpic Lord into the war suit. 2d3. So it fires 4 times. I didn't check his ballistic skill, but that's definitely 2 misses and 2 hits. Strength 6, toughness 6.
Yep.
4s. And I can reroll 1. No, just 1 at -1.
So
yeah, -3 for Hungry Void. Thank you.
-1, so
becomes
4.
-1. Yeah, so 4 up.
No,
I can take 1 pip of damage. Take that.
Oh, all right, that's okay.
Yeah, okay. Final gun on this side of the flank is going to come from the Technomaster, and he's going to try and put that last point off the war suit to put it in this middle bracket. So he's hitting on 3s, and he's wounding on 5s, and I can reroll 1. And so that's an extra, yeah, so -3 on that. Yeah, so I do put it on its middle bracket.
Uh-oh. Just 1 damage, is it?
Just 1 damage, yeah. Okay, my warriors into the bikes. They've got +1 to hit because of my will be done, but another -1 for skilled rider stratagem just been paid, so we're back down to 3s. So 4s to wound. I can reroll 1. So the extra 6s being an extra -1, so the reds are a 5
Reds are
up?
a 5, the whites are a 4.
Right, yeah.
So...
Okay, the spider is going to put his 2 particle beamers into the bikes. He might only be hitting on 5s now. Yeah, 5s because of their skilled rider stratagem.
That's a lot of attacks.
Yeah, it's not too bad, is it?
2 and 6s.
Strength 5, it's wound, yeah.
So 4s to wounds.
And I can reroll 1. Oops. I think that was that, wasn't it? So 1 at -1 and 3 at AP dash.
So...
So all up there was same.
They're all 3.
Yeah, same because of armor consent.
Yeah. Oh no!
Okay, let's go into charge phase. I'm gonna declare this both Scarab Swarms and the Overlord into that one bike. The Monolith is going to go into your Assault Intercessors, and the Scorpic Lord is going to go into your War Suit.
I see.
Which is a bit risky, I think. But
well, only because it might blow up and do them mortal wounds.
Yeah, but he's got a bit of a punchy fist, hasn't he?
He's got to survive first.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, let's do that. Are you gonna Overwatch? You got 1 command point, haven't you? So no, okay. I've also put the warriors in as well, just to back up the Scorpic Lord. So the Monolith rolls a 7 on its charge. I just really need to.
Yeah, we don't know where it's too much because we know what he's doing.
Yeah, I think that might. Anyway, he's in contact with the Assault Intercessors. Okay, and that is how things are ended up. So with no chance to interrupt, I'll just crack on with the charges.
Mostly for show, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, it's more of a sort of staff of office. Anyway, he is hitting on 2s because it's non-unwieldy, because he's got the relic one, and he's doubling his strength now. So 2s to wound, and I can re-roll 1, and he had a 6-up save. And was almost a hero, but he's just taken flat 3 damage unless you want to use your last command point on a 6-up save to try and save him. But
I don't think I do because the Scarabs.
The Scarabs will finish him.
Finish what the Lord starts.
Yeah.
No.
So the gate to another dimension automatically hits, and now strength 8 hits coming in, winning on 2s, and I can reroll 1, and that is 6 -3 saves on your intercessors.
Blimey.
Yeah, nasty. Okay, the red dice is a 6 up save, the rest are 5s. So you save 2, so that's 4
So
destroyed.
4, yeah. Blimey.
Oh, it's sucked into another dimension.
That is grim.
Take your brain to another dimension, says the technomancer.
Pay close attention.
Okay, this is the Lord. He's going to use his he's basically +2 strength, -4 flat 3 damage. Hyperphase blade, yeah. But I'm only hit on 3 because it's unwieldy. And so that's okay. I get 3 hits. I'm going to command point reroll that miss, and it still misses. So strength 8's of 3s. Oh no! Should save. I can reroll 1 because of my dynasty. No, that's no good. Only 1 gets through. Is it -4? Becomes -3.
Have you added Hungry Void onto that as well?
Oh no, yeah. So it's -4.
Right, so it just went in.
Just okay. So flat 3 damage.
Yikes.
I didn't kill him. So the boys are going to have to do it. 3s. Oh dear. Only 1 hit. Only 1 hit. 5s. No, but I'll reroll. No. Okay, so they're warriors. They're not designed for that sort of thing. So yeah, okay.
Right.
So you do get to attack me back.
Hurrah.
Okay, attack
So
back.
that is 2 hits.
It's just against the Lord.
Against the Lord, sorry. Yeah. Strength 14.
Ow. 2s.
So that's 2 saves at -3.
Okay, I've got a 4 up invulnerable.
Oh no!
5. That's just nasty. I was beginning to get a bit worried there.
Awful.
I was beginning to get a bit worried. He's only got 6 wounds, so
I'm
yeah.
upset about that. Right, okay.
So that's it for combat. Right. So you might have a morale check on your intercessors, assault intercessors.
Yes.
When they lost 4, you should be.
No, it's fine.
It's fine. Into my turn 2, I've destroyed 2 units. I haven't scored that yet because number 3 can always destroy or equal or destroy as many units as that. Tempted target I never got because that Warsuit has been a bit of a hero. And then bring it down I did get because I did destroy the Dreadnought. Okay, let's go into turn 2 for the Dark Angels. Okay, orders from the battle barge. Number 3 is keeping his bring it down and assassination orders. He's got extend battle lines, which should be an auto complete. Basically, have 1 objective, keep your home objective, and gain 1 in the no man's land. Okay. Okay, here we are at the end of the movement and command phase for the Dark Age. Only in turn 2, but your Libby and the assault sergeant got back into the impulsor and it zipped over there and
pointing its
yeah.
its pintle-mounted heavy stubber
right so, in my plasma
Yeah, the plasma.
he looks a bit confused. He's like, what's that? So the infiltrators are doing the action to claim that objective.
Yeah.
Your Death Wing coming around here,
slowly wheeling around the flank.
Yeah.
The Invector Warsuit is getting ready to just
shoot.
auto gun the face off this Scorpec Lord.
Yeah. And the rest of the
guns
army
over there are still. Oh, the only other thing is that these intercessors have climbed up onto the battlements now, and in the command phase, the captain has used his brilliant strategist to keep the heavy intercessors in the devastated doctrine. Yeah,
so that because otherwise the whole army's now gone into tactical doctrine as it's turned to. Yes, okay. This is heavy stubbers from the Warsuit into the warriors. Normally hit on 5s, but he's remained stationary, and he's a Dark Angel. So 4s. Look at that.
Oh, that's not bad.
Okay.
Right. So strength 4, 4 to wounds.
Yeah.
Ah, wait a second.
We did catch it. They're heavy weapons, and -1 hit, So unfortunately, that means you dropped 4 hits. But yeah, this is a wound roll now. I've got you 3 hits.
So these are wounding on 4s.
Yeah.
Can't take that away from me. Right. two wounds at -1.
5s. Okay, there you go, down. Let's see if they reanimate. And I can reroll one because... No, reroll ones. Oh, reroll one because of my... So one gets back up.
And one doesn't. Where are we? Heavy bolts are
Heavy
against
bolts
Skull
in
Big Lord, so 5 to
yeah.
hit. Single hit, 4 to wound. Doesn't wound.
No.
And last but not least, the autocannons. Also 5s to hit. That's better. 2 hits.
2 hits.
Strength 7.
It's a freeze.
Freeze.
Oh, no. Stratagem being played, uncompromising fire, which allows them to fire even though they are performing an action and they're putting everything into the monolith.
They find their marksman bolt carbines at the monolith, and what makes this fun is that on hit rolls of 6 they also wound.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's useful. Good luck. Oh, that's a couple.
That's 2 of them. And they're hitting on 2s because they haven't moved.
Yeah.
So they all hit.
They all hit, yeah.
So let's see which of these also convert to wounds.
6s? Toughness 8?
Yes, 6s. So none.
No.
So 2 wounds at AP -1.
The 3 ups.
Oh, that was a waste of a command point. Never mind.
This is the impulsor into the master.
3s to hit.
Yeah.
4s to wounds.
Toughness 4, yep.
That is 3 tactical doctrine.
Yeah, so tactical doctrine, so yeah, 5 up saves then. So no, he's only got 1 wound left.
And then the stubber.
Yep. Bit of a humiliating come down for this cryptek.
3s to hit, so just 2 hits.
Yeah.
4 to wound. 2 wounds -1.
Yep, you got him. That's the turret into the
monolith?
Okay. Hitting on 2s. Getting 3 hits.
3s to wounds.
Yep.
So
I did.
Minus.
Yeah, 5 up. I've got 5 up invulnerable anyway, but I think it's 5 anyway. So, no, 2 get 3. And that's 2d6, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, I'm...
CP reroll, sir.
Yeah, I think I might. CP reroll that. No.
That doesn't count.
Is that not?
No, that's not
Sure. Nah, I think that's a 2.
So that's what you think.
86 going in. I did reroll it off camera. I still lost. Oh! Boxcars! What? That is a devastating hit. Oh no! Oh, 4 wounds left on the monolith. That was nasty. And then the other turret into the Immortals.
So 3
3's attack is 5. It's gonna kill them. Yeah. That has prevented me from scoring grind it down. How frustrating.
Hellshire fell.
Hellshire fell. So this is your heavy intercessors. They're putting everything in the monolith, and
so this is the Hellfire Shell first. It's a 2 up rerolling 1s.
Yeah.
Reroll that 1.
Good job.
And it's a hit.
D3 wounds.
It does 3 mortal wounds.
Which I will try and shrug.
Yeah.
So I shrug.
So
some 2 wounds.
And the other 4. These rerolling 1s.
Yep. Reroll that 1. Because of the captain.
So these are 5s to wounds, rerolling 1s because of the lieutenant.
Yeah.
So that is 2.
That's what you need.
At -3.
Is this multiple damage?
They're 2 each.
2 each, yes. I need to pass both of them. -3.
Yeah. No, they're 1 each. Sorry. No, they are. They're executed.
So I'm going to need double 5s. Come on, Catan or whatever the gods that Necron.
No, the katana
Pray
are just
to.
their beaches.
Yeah, exactly. There's 1. But if that's flat 2, that is a destroyed monolith, and I can't do a reroll because I've already tried. Double check just in case it's damage 1. So, does the monolith blow? No. And then it's going to plink off the last warrior.
2 up.
Yep.
Misses.
And he misses. Captain?
Captain is going to fire. So he's also 2 up. Yes, he hits. He's strength 5.
3s then?
3s. It's a 3. You are -3. No, -2.
Okay, he is destroyed. He's sniped.
3.
Yeah, this is the intercessors into my scarabs down here. So he's firing.
We're going to do frag grenade.
Frag grenade,
So,
yeah.
D3 attacks.
2.
Hitting on 3s. We're going to reroll the 1 for the captain.
Yeah.
There's 2 hits. And it's strength 3, so wounding on 4s. Rerolling 1s, but that's alright. We've got 2 or ups. It's an assault, so you are 2 wounds -1.
Yeah, so go straight through. So 1.
So that's 2 damage.
Yeah.
On a 4's rerolling 1s.
Yeah.
So that's 1 4 and a 2. So that's a hit.
Yeah.
Strength 4, so 3 to
3.
wounds. Doesn't wound, but it's a 1, sorry. Reroll for the lieutenant. Oh, still getting a 1.
Tough scarabs.
No, tough old scarabs.
Tough
right.
old scarabs. Yeah.
Everything over here is fired now.
Yeah.
In on 4s.
Yeah, so this is Blade Guard into the scarabs.
So 2 hits, strength 4.
3 wound.
That is 1 wound at -1.
Yeah, I can't save, so
Okay.
1 damage, yeah? Okay.
1 damage.
Okay, charges, long bomb, through the woods. Let's see what you get. It's gonna have to be good.
No.
No.
Nothing.
Nothing.
That is my only charge. So the next order of business, sir, is for you to attack my Victor.
Yes, and I'll do it with my Scorpic Lord.
That's a good choice.
Yes. It's my Hyperphase Harvester again, and I'm hitting on 3s. That's better. And I'm wounding on 3 strength phase. And I can reroll 1 because of that doesn't impact. So that is 2. Ooh.
No, that's failed.
No, so if I need 6s, didn't you? So yeah,
how much
that's 6 now in total.
Oh right, so he's gone. So does he blow? Yes, he does.
He does blow. Hooray! Well, the Blade Guard are actually in range. That's quite a... So they take 3
mortals. Jesus
Christ. They do.
So that's one dead, 1 wounded. Infiltrators. 2.
Kills 1. Yep, where is
1.
1, which I can naughtily shrug because of my dynasty trait. Lord takes 2, which again. No, he does take 2, so he's down to 4. Yep, scarabs.
3.
So that is going to destroy that last that base unless I shrug it. And I do shrug 2 of them, so down to 2.
Right. Technomancer.
Yep.
Cocked.
Yep.
1.
Just the 1.
Shruggaroo.
Shruggaroos it.
And that is all.
Phew. But actually, I think that's okay. You did destroy the plasma site. I didn't get it on camera, but that just got annihilated.
Go.
At the end of battle round 2, I was prevented from scoring Grind It Down. Number 3 has scored all 3 of his secondaries that turn.
Bring it down.
Bring it down, yep. Monolith.
10 battle lines. I've got 2.
Yeah.
An
Assassination.
For the
Nice.
The careless plasmancer.
Yeah, he was a bit careless. So that is another nice 15 secondaries. Plus your 12 primaries you scored this turn. So good.
Well, I have lost.
Yeah.
Blade Guard veterans
That was
cheaply.
That was unlucky. That really was unlucky. We're suddenly looking at a fairly empty Battlefield. Feels a bit more empty.
Well, yeah,
but there's still
some of the biggest blocks of armour have suddenly gone, haven't they?
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot going on still.
There is a lot going on.
And it is by no means settled.
It's not settled. No, it definitely is not settled. Right, let's go into turn 3 for the Necrons.
Yeah.
Okay, here we are at the end of the movement phase for the Necrons in turn 3. For my command protocols, I've got protocol with the Vengeful Stars, which means in a range attacks modified 6s or an extra -1. I think, unfortunately, we've been playing that as well as the wound rolls unmodified wound rolls 1. So apologies, number 3.
No, it's all good.
So
You'll have forgotten something else.
Yeah,
that you should be using. That
one
balance
thing
that
is-
out. Don't worry.
exactly. So sorry about that. I think I was gaining 2 command
The thing is,
protocols.
here on Drop Dice Gaming, we play for fun.
We do because
So I honestly don't mind.
yeah. We can't play for accuracy, so it's beyond us. It's absolutely beyond us.
Beer and pretzels.
Exactly.
pretzels.
So my orders extend battle lines. That's going to be an easy 5 for me. Tempting target I've kept. That's take the woods from the Marines in there. And then the investigate sites. I normally bin that because it's horrible, but it's in the middle of the battlefield, and if you can send a unit there to investigate it, you do it. And the middle of the battlefield, I've put a ammo crate there, and so my Scarabs have come over there to investigate that site. My Royal Warden will be doing the action on that objective to claim it. And so yeah, I've decided I might as well bring the Scarabs around. Now I've been weakened by one loss, I'm going to give them a go. They're probably going to die horribly, but the rest of the army are going to try and clear the woods here. So the Overlord and the Spider are going to try and destroy that transport, because it gives you options if you get like the right orders to get into my deployment zone or something like that. So I want to try and kill that.
Do you know what? I binged that earlier.
Oh,
got rid of it.
Oh, okay. And so the zombie droids are shuffling over, and I'm looking for a couple of maybe chasty long bomb charges, try and at least shut down the las cannons after they've rudely destroyed my monolith. Yeah, so I don't have a psychic phase, so let's go on to shooting. Top of the Scorpec Lord, he fires 2d3 shots. Ooh, dear. And he's hitting on 2s, and wounding on 3, strength 6, and I can reroll 1. So that is 4 minus 1, so it goes to AP dash.
Yeah, 3s. 1 save, so 3 go in. How much damage?
Yeah, just 1.
1 each, so that's 1 dead 1.
Okay, rinse and repeat the warriors into the infiltrators. They're hitting on 3s, and they're wounding on 4s. I can reroll 1.
Oh my god.
So that is 8 shots. I'm not going to get the bonus 1 for the other side because I got that last turn. So that is 8 minus 1s, but goes to 3 up.
Come on, boys. I'm not feeling good about this. Thing is, even if I make this, you've still got the 2 crit techs behind.
Yeah, that's true.
No, that's it.
Well, they're all dead.
Yeah.
I mentioned at the beginning, this is my turn 3. I got 12 primary again for being on 2 objectives and having raised the banner, whatever you call it, objective on... Claimed it, thank you, there. Okay. Okay, I did a spider into the tank off camera, and that actually caused 3 damage. Okay, these are the warriors into the tank. Those that are within range, hitting on 2s because they got my will be done. And then strength 5, so 5s. And that I can reroll 1. That is 4 minus 2 goes to minus 1.
4s? None of them.
Goodness, what's happened to your armour number 3? It seems to. Okay.
Well, look, it's got a big open back there.
Oh yeah. Let's see if I can pop it with the Chronomancer and his Eon Stave, and that hits.
That's a hit.
Strength 8. It wounds. Are you going to be? You got an invulnerable.
So what's the AP?
And the shot deflects off the shield dome, and I think that is it because he's performing an action. Yes.
What about the Cryptek?
This dude.
Technomancer.
Yeah, Technomancer. You're right. He hasn't fired, so he will try against the tank as well. He hits all the times, and 2 wounds. 2 wounds at AP dash.
3s.
In fact, it was -2, but
yeah, but I failed them anyway, so
yeah,
2.
down to 2. But
oh my god!
Oh dear, oh dear. Okay. A charge phase. So, flayed ones into this. Scarabs into that one.
Well, I've got no Overwatch.
So got no Overwatch. Okay, so these 2 into your tank.
Yeah.
And the Scarabs over there. Yeah. So let's do the flayed ones. No. I'm going to... Come on, put me roll that.
Splendid. Oh, there you go.
9, yeah, I think that's it. Okay, Scarabs. 8, yep, they're going to be in. Okay, Overlord rather. Yeah, he gets a 10. Okay, I've spent a command point in self-destruction. I was talking away but without filming. So what's happened is I've blown up a Scarab base, and then you roll a d6. I rolled a 3, and that did a single mortal wound to the Blade Guard. It killed this one, and he's now going to fight back.
Well, if you can, I think I need to make a roll of... Technically, that wasn't an attack.
No, okay, he can't use his
Start his banner.
start his banner. That's a shame. Okay.
The next one.
Okay, the 2 other stands. Oops, drop dice don't count. Hit on 4s. Okay, so that auto wounds. The rest is strength.
Wait a second.
3. Okay, we just discovered these guys have got 3 wounds. So when the thing blew up, it would have just injured him. Is that right?
No, it killed one outright.
Killed one outright.
With 3 mortal wounds.
Oh, okay. And then the Scarab came in, blew up,
So
caused
now
1 mortal wound.
So now he's got 2 left.
Yeah, so we're good. So this is my
That's your attack roll.
that's my hit roll. So that auto wounds. These are strength 3, so these need not that. So that's 1. I think AP dash. Have you not got +1 save for your shield?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 2 up. So you're okay.
2 up. No, we're all right.
That's all right.
Sorry.
That's all right. So
I get confused with these storm shields.
yeah. So that's fine. I just blew up some scarabs and they didn't really do anything. Okay, that's fine. Right, let's move on to
They do the point of damage. It's not completely.
Yes, that's a good point. This is my Overlord against your tank. He's hitting on 2s. And he is wounding on 3s, I think. I'll re-roll that.
Yeah, because he's 10, isn't he? Against 7.
So you're going to need your invulnerable save, 2 of them.
Okay. 5s, come on. Yes!
Yes! Ow.
Have that.
Right, well, let's try a bit of the spider then. 5 attacks hitting on 4s. That's okay. Give me 4 hits. Strength is 8, so 3s. Wow, there we go.
How many from 4?
4 of them. -3 goes to -2.
5s, please. And then flat, how much? Flat 2 each?
Flat 2, yeah.
Well, I've got to make them all.
You're going to make them all.
Which I do not.
No.
Does it blow?
Does it blow?
Oh, not quite.
It's thought about it. It thought about it. Moving on, Scarab Swarm against that turret, hitting on 4s. Yeah. But 6 is auto wound, so there's 1 auto wound. Yeah, 1 AP dash save.
2 up.
Yeah. Okay, Flesh Hunger doesn't apply to the flayed ones because they're attacking a turret. Hit on 3s. And winning on 5s. Reroll 1. So that is 3 -1 saves. I'll let you roll.
3 2 up.
So 3, yeah. Because of armor.
Oh no!
No, 1 doesn't get through.
How much damage?
Just a 1. Okay, we'll do the attacks back off camera. Somehow the legs managed to take down one of the flayed ones.
The Tech Marine with his 1 intact arm.
Yeah. Just rips it off. Right. It says something along the words like "flesh is weak." So, notwithstanding not rolling that great, they still managed to destroy the 2 Scarab Swarms. Okay. Okay, so I have extended my battle lines. I have investigated the site, and I have captured a tempting target. So that's all 15.
Wow.
For my second user's turn, as we go into turn 3 for the Dark Angels. Okay, orders from the Battle Barge for the Dark Angels turn 3. No retreat, no surrender. Don't fail a morale check, and don't leave an objective.
And don't fall back.
Don't fall back. Deploy teleport Homer, and then hold the line. Hold the line's looking a bit shaky. Basically that's to stop me getting within 6 inches of his deployment zone.
It would be very difficult for me to achieve that.
Yeah.
Because of these dudes over here.
But you could deploy the teleport Homer.
Homer is in the back.
In the
So
back.
that's something at least.
Yeah. Okay, let's go into the psychic phase. We're going to smite the crypto thralls from the Libby. And that does succeed.
Yeah, it succeeds, but it's only a little normal smite.
Normal smite. D3 mortal wounds.
That's good. 3 mortal
3.
wounds.
I can shrug them.
You absolute...
You kill 1. Okay, aversion on the crypto.
That goes off. No, it's a warp charge 6. So that
No. Okay.
Right. Shooting.
Okay.
Hitting on 3. No. And then the crack grenade.
Crack grenade into the Scorpic Lord.
Also
Ooh,
misses.
Also misses.
The Ancient will throw a crack grenade at the Scorpion Lord.
Yeah. Show us how it's
He
done.
hits.
He hits.
Yeah, because he's got the right stuff. So strength 6, so wounding
fours?
on 4. That's a wound. Oh, might be -1.
I rolled a 6, unfortunately.
Oh, okay, alright. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
So we are shooting into combat with the Fire Strike.
Servo turrets.
Servo
So they are
turrets.
1 unit, so they can fire everything at the Scarabs.
Yeah.
So -1 for shooting a heavy weapon in combat, but +1 for remaining stationary. So we are on 2s.
You are nasty.
So that's a miss.
Yeah.
Of that. Rest
Wounding
of
on 2s.
hit. So that's -3s.
Yep, straight through.
Each of those is a d6. So can you?
Yeah, and they are completely destroyed. 42-inch range weapons means that the front 2 of the heavy intercessors can actually reach
Oh no, one of them is the heavy.
all the way down to Crypto Thrall. So, yeah, hitting on.
Right, so we are talking.
Okay.
So hitting on 2. Oh no, crazy. Oh no, it's armor for crazy.
Yeah.
Right, so it hits
Hits.
strength 5.
Toughest 5, I think, these guys.
Yeah, so 4 doesn't wound. Right, the heavy executor. It's 2
hits.
Also wounding on 4s. Yeah, that's
Nice.
2 wounds.
Okay, I need a 4-up save. And you do get him. Unless I'm really going to be that guy and command point reroll on that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I think I will, because that's blowing me off my home objective. There we go. Saved. And 2 more warriors destroyed after the reanimation rolls. And 2 more are destroyed by the fire from the intercessors in the backfield?
These are intercessors, yeah.
Okay.
Right, and then I've got the
And the lieutenant and captain firing, the captain scoring another kill. Okay. Yeah, 5 rolled on the charge, -2, still in, fine against the Scorpion Lord. Now, this could be interesting. Libby just got an 11-inch charge, which even
when you take the 2 off of the crater,
Yeah.
that's 9, he gets in.
Oh my goodness. It's just a last-minute heroics from the Dark Angels.
That's amazing. Right, well that's what they're all about, isn't it?
Exactly. Doing what they always do. The Blade Guard veterans, Death Watch. No, not Death Watch, Death Wing.
Too many names of units in 40k.
Yeah.
Death at the beginning.
Death Guard, Death Watch, Death Wing. All sorts of. Yeah. Anyway, so this is into the Scorpion Lord. Hitting on 2s. Crunch moment. Look at that. 1 miss. 5 to win. This is the hard bit. Strength 5, toughness 6.
Ooh.
Okay, so I need my invulnerable 4 up. Make one fail one. He's
Right.
tough, isn't he?
Damage 2.
Okay, Libby against the Crypto Thrall. Hitting on 3s.
Good grief. That is not great.
Yeah. Toughness 5.
So 5. So I'm strength 5.
4s.
1 wound,
One.
-4.
So I don't get a save. -4. Is it D3 damage?
D3.
So you need
So
2.
2.
You get him. So the Libby dispatches that and takes the that off my objective. Let's see if the Fade ones can finally crack open that turret. 5s to wound. Hit to wound even? No, nothing. I can reroll 1. No. They just scratched the surface.
Right.
Yeah. The turret's hitting.
Okay. So strength 4 against toughness 4.
Yeah.
4s. That's 1 wound at AP dash. No, -1 now because we're in hand to hand.
Yeah. So that does fail then. Does he reanimate? No, I
Does
can
he hell?
re-roll. Yes, he does.
Oh,
Yeah.
For every win that goes through.
Yeah. Just discussing which weapon to use with number 3, but I think I'm going to use the blade again. So I'm hitting on 3s, and I hit twice, and I'm wounding on 2s. So I do wound. So you're going to need to get your invulnerable save or die.
Both dead.
Ah.
So now it's a start age.
So
each of these 4 ups is an attack back before they die.
okay. 2.
So they're hitting on
2s?
3 2s because of the banner, yeah.
Yeah.
So they both hit. A wound on 5s, 1 wound at -4.
So 1 for up. Invulnerable save. He just is taking a huge amount of damage, the Scorpion Lord. Yeah, I get a bit closer to him, consolidates to the nearest enemy model. And that is the end of my turn 3.
No, it's my turn.
Your turn 3.
My turn 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Any objective
the
scored?
good news for me is deployed teleport Homer.
Yeah.
No retreat, no surrender.
So 10. That's good.
I've not held the line.
Not held the line, no. Here are the orders for the Necrons in turn 4. No prisoners, capture enemy outposts behind enemy lines. I'm not going to get these 2 because it means charging into the gun line. But no prisoners are going to start to deal with. Okay, this is the end of my movement phase 4. Turn 4 for the Necrons. The Technomancer will put D3 warriors back into that unit for another 1. Not much happening really. The Scorpion Lord coming around to finish off the Ancient. This unit are performing an action to claim the objective. Thank you. The Overlord coming over here to chase these people away. Come back here. This I don't really. I mean, it's such a tough nugget. I don't think there's enough either time in the game or firepower.
Hours of the day.
Yeah, exactly. Or firepower to shift them. So I'm not really sure. I feel like I should support the flayed ones. So another group of scarabs are going to come on, and if I massively, I think it's going to be a 12-inch charge. I might just about be able to get the spider in as well. And then this squad is also performing an action. So we have pretty much
claiming all those objectives.
Yeah. So it's back ball control now, I think.
Yeah, not hard for you.
Yeah, it's not really any points talking about my command protocol because it's pointless. It won't ever impact upon anything. But other than that,
it's about charges and advances.
It is, yeah. It's all about old school stuff now. So let's go into the shooting phase. Let's start with the Scorpion Lord. So he fires 2d3 shots. Okay, hitting on 2s. And strength 6 of 3s. Rerolling 1 because of my dynasty. So that is 2 -1 saves. So AP dash.
3 up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, the Technomancer will shoot for the trees. -1 to hit, so he only hits. He only hits 0 times. Okay, now the Aether Staff. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah. Eon Staff.
Eon Staff. That's it. He also misses because it's -1 for the trees. Chuck. No, I'm not a command player. Yeah, so the spider can just about reach the
Heavy intercessors.
Heavy intercessors. Okay, hitting on 4s. 4s.
Okay. Yeah.
Reroll 1. So take 2 AP dashes. So you up saving cover. Yeah. Okay. Not much of a firing phase. Oh, I've got the Relic Gauss Blaster.
Flare, sorry.
Flare. Yeah. He only hits once. This is strength 5, so 4s. This is -2. That's 2.
Alright. 3s it is then.
Yeah, so I think I did absolutely nothing in my shooting phase. That's quite unlikely for a Necron army. Charges, Lord into the Ancient, Scarabs and Spider into your guns, and then the Overlord into your Sergeant. So let's do him. Yeah, he's got a 9-inch charge. Right, Scarabs. 5. That's not going to be enough. So let's command point reroll that. That's definitely it. Oh, I really wanted that for the spider. Oh no, I think that is a 12-inch charge actually. Let's leave room for it. You never know. And then I think I do need boxcars for the spider. No, he fails. Okay, that's that. Okay, the Lord is going to be hitting with his hyperphase blade on 3s. And he's going to be wounding on 2s. Toughness 4. Yeah. And do you have an invulnerable?
No.
Oh, no, you don't. 6 up save. No, that's 9 damage.
Dead.
Dead. Overlord hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s, and be -4 goes to -3, so you need triple 6s.
Yikes. I do not get triple 6s, I get triple
Sergeant
4s.
is cut down. Scarabs hitting on 4s, looking for 6s. What's your toughest 6?
5.
Oh, okay, so 5's to wound. I can reroll 1. No, so 3 AP dashes.
2s. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Right, you can then activate your turrets.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this time the attack's bounced. Okay, so I'll do my flayed one. Okay, flayed one's back against the turrets. Looking good. 5 to wound. Reroll 1. That's 2 at -1. Just
2s.
back to your 2 still. God, I had to up save. That's taken up a lot. They are great. I haven't scored any secondaries that turn, so that could be quite important as to how this game is going to ultimately end. But there we go. I am at least controlling most of the board, apart from the extreme flanks here and there. Okay, let's go into turn 4 for the Dark Angels. Okay, having not scored any secondaries in my turn 4, I wondered if this was a time for the Dark Angels to score back, but unfortunately the orders are not kind. Storm a hostile objective. Take an objective off me. Hold the line. You got to basically clear those 2 units, haven't you? And possibly even the spider.
Well, and
the
thing is, it's scored in your turn, so if you just move forward,
it's not going to happen, is it? And then secure no man's land. You basically get onto the objectives in
2 objectives in no man's
land. Yeah. It's going to be difficult.
The trouble with having this castle at the back here, is it's left everything out here not very well supported.
It is. It's a funny one, isn't it? Having sort of a good fortification in your back line can sometimes hurt you as well. But there we go. Okay, well, we're turn 4 now for the Dark Angels.
So the lieutenant has taken a few steps back, so he's holding that objective.
Yeah.
Allowing the intercessors to, although actually they're still holding it as well. He didn't need to do that. They've moved forward along the parapet a little bit. And I've used the intractable stratagem with my last 2 CPs to allow the turrets to fall back out of combat, but still fire this time.
Yeah, nasty. And you scored 12 primaries again?
12 primaries.
Yeah.
And the librarian has taken a step back onto that objective over there.
Yeah, taking my home objective, nasty. And he's now going to smite my overlord?
Smite the overlord for what it's worth. No,
he doesn't.
We might as well put a version on him though, if we can. Warp charge 7.
Yeah. Oh dear,
rubbish.
Psychic phase is a bust.
Okay, straight on to shooting then.
Okay.
And winning on 3s.
So the turrets have hit 6 times, winning on 3s.
That's terrible. Only 2 wounds.
But it might still be enough.
-3.
I can't remember if I got 3 up or 6 up. If I roll 3 up, no, that's definitely 2 fails. So yeah, goes through and destroys it. I don't think it would do. No, it's shot. So this is the intercessors. Yeah, frag grenade into the scarabs.
3 hits.
Yeah,
3 attacks.
3
sorry.
hits.
So we're hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
Yeah.
So it's 3 hits, strength 3, so 4
winning on 4s, yeah. Re-rolling 1s, don't need them.
Minus dash.
So I do have a 6 up save. No, so I'll take 3 wounds.
3 wounds on the scarabs, and then 1. I can re-roll the 1s, so that's 2 hits.
Yeah.
Strength 4, so 4s to wound, re-rolling 1s. 1 wound at -2 on the warrior.
So 6 up on the warrior. No, he does. And can we roll 1s? No, doesn't reanimate. The intercessors into the flayed ones down there.
So the 4 executors. So these are hitting on 2s again. Re-rolling 1s. So that's 4 hits. Wounding on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
I like a good old-fashioned captain lieutenant combo, don't you? So that's 2.
2 at -2
yeah.
on the flayed ones.
So they've only got 4 up, so 6s. No, you drop 2.
And then like heavy Execute Bolter.
Yeah.
2. Again, also wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s. Oh no!
No?
No.
So it's at the end of that unit. So see if they reanimate. And I can reroll one of them. No, see, 2 are destroyed.
This is not Henri.
Oh,
he hits though.
He hits, yeah.
Strength 4, so 4 to wound. Yeah, that wounds is -2.
Whoops. -2, so they... no, it doesn't say. So yeah, does he reanimate as the warriors? No, it can reroll. No.
And then the Capitan.
Captain following suit, same target?
Yeah, 2 up this time though.
Yeah.
To hit. So it's 2 hits, 3 to wound this time. 1 wound. -2.
No. Does he reanimate? I can reroll 1s. No. Okay.
So
that's the end of turn 4 for the Dark Angels. Unfortunately, no orders were able to be completed that turn.
Now I'm going to throw out all of these.
Yeah. Sniping off the odd warriors. The castle up here remaining as strong as ever. I don't think I'm going to be able to shift them. And they are taking a toll on my army every turn. Right, we're going to the end phase now. It's going on to turn 5 for the Necrons. Right, last orders from the Overlord. Defend Stronghold. Which is basically get the hold of that. Okay. Area denial. How that might actually be an auto.
I think you've already.
Yeah. And then behind enemy lines, I think I could probably get that as well. I've kept that from last turn. Okay, let's go into the movement phase. Okay, here we are at the end of turn 5 for the Necrons. We're on the end phase, so I haven't really done much with this flank. They've achieved their objectives. The Scorpic Lord is blood hungry and keeps on charging forward. He stayed on that. I'm just about in range with the Aeon Staff now against the Servo turrets. And in order to get behind enemy lines, they've been scarabs of infiltrators along with the flayed ones. And then finally, my Overlord is going to try and take out the Libby. Okay, so let's go into shooting. Not much to do, but I'm going to fire it into your Servo turret with the Aeon Staff, hitting on 3. It hits. Strength 8. It wounds. Yeah, 1 hits. It's a -3, comes to -2, so a 4-up save. Ah, they're just hard to shift. Right, okay, I might as well do the Relic Gauss as well. So freeze, and it does wound. -2 flat T on that.
So
3 up.
3 up. Yeah. Oh.
Yep. Pings off. Yeah, I'm getting me some of these, I think, soon. And I really like them.
Oh, good.
Okay, that's it, I think, for shooting. So, charging Overlord into your Libby.
Go for it.
Yeah, he's 7 inches. I think that's it. As I don't want to.
You don't want to risk the
risk the 2 units. I need both units there. So that's it. So so he's got 4 attacks hitting on 2s with his Relic Void Scythe, 2 to wound. That's a bit cocked. And I can reroll one of them because of my dynasty. So yeah, all 4 wounds. Do you have an invulnerable save?
No. So what you got? -4.
-4.
So it was 6s then.
Yeah. Or flat 3.
Yikes. So I've got to get 3 of these. Can I get 3 6s?
Yeah. No.
How about no 6s?
No.
Right, that is a dead wizard on turn 5.
Yeah, and that's the end of Necron turn 5 with the head being locked off the Libby with the scythe. So yeah, I've scored behind enemy lines. I've scored area denial. And so that's 10 secondaries for Necrons as we go on to Dark Angels turn 5. Orders from the battle bars turn 5 are unfortunately just not available for number 3. Tempting target, I've selected this this objective, raise banner and battlefield supremacy. He's pinned, unfortunately, in the backfield. Okay, turn 5 for the Dark Angels. The servo turret's going to try and take out the Chronomancer.
We can't win the game, so we're just going to go on comfort kills.
take out the leadership.
Yeah, I'm going to do some little challenges to try and make myself feel better.
Yeah.
So that's 3 hits, 9. So is he toughness 5 or 4?
He does have an invulnerable save. Time spins a mantle, 4 up saves. So one does get 3. He's got 4 wounds. You can still do it.
Dead.
Revenge.
So 2 of them dead.
And the second turret takes out the flayed ones, trying to sneak behind the enemy lines.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Okay, intercessors into the scarabs.
They all hit.
Yeah.
3 to 8? So toughness 3, yeah?
Yeah.
Reroll the 1 for the lieutenant. Yeah, so that's...
And as the dust cleared, and the Dark Angels stop and reload, they have cleared their lines away from the fortress.
All but one of the heavies can then see. And the captain and all the heavy intercessors are going to fire at the Scorpion Lord.
Okay, so the lieutenant just slotted the last warrior, and everyone else is going to try and take out Scorpion Lord. And he has waded through all sorts of damages. He's going to be my MVP, I think.
Yeah, he's hardcore.
He did not take a scratch after that. So that's the end of the turn 5 in the game.
I could have shot your Overlord, I forgot.
That is the end of the game. Unfortunately, no secondary objectives achieved by number 3 at the end there. So it's a rather flattering scoreline for the Necrons. If I've made my maths right, it's 92-55. However, if you look at actually what's happened here, you've got an absolutely... That had firm nugget here of defensive positioning. And I don't think the Necrons have got anything to really threaten that. Once the Monolith went...
The Monolith with the Monolith gone and with the Chronomancer gone,
yeah,
you would struggle to get
so
through.
On points, victory points, it is a relatively comfortable Necron victory. But
That's how the game is measured, though, isn't it? So
yeah,
let's not underplay that.
But you know, it doesn't feel like that the Necrons have massively been able to overrun the Dark Angel forces. So interesting. Dark Angels doing what they do best, and yeah, it was I mean, my dead pile is quite something.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was a bloody game. The first 2 turns were brutal.
Oh my god, yeah.
Because we just ran at each other, didn't we? The armies.
Whoa, in the middle.
But yeah, I really enjoyed that. I hope you did too.
I did.
Yeah, thank you.
What do you mean then?
Well, I was, but no, I'm glad.
No, sorry guys. As long as you enjoyed it.
Exactly. It's the viewers. I don't really care. You know,
no, I appreciate that.
No, I hope
it was a good time though. It was good fun. It's always a pleasure to play on such a lovely table and to appear on the channel.
Yeah. Oh, well, I love having you on. You're a lovely player to play against.
Oh, shucks.
And yeah, it is great. And every time we have a game, it's always good fun. And yeah, first time for me with the Necron. Yeah, so thank you for popping my Necron cherry.
Don't say that.
We'll leave that sort of stuff to number 2 in his Slaneshi
yes,
side of things.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Anyway, so GameMat.eu for this game mat. This is a double-sided one with a sort of green side on the other side. Obviously, this stuff is Fortress of Redemption from Games Workshop.
It's most of Fortress of Redemption. There were some bits missing.
The rest of bits missing. And yeah, trees from various shops, mail order. And these are, you can make themselves out of polystyrene. Yeah, well, I hope you like it. Like and subscribe. It does help the channel. Yeah, keeps us keep the channel going. And hope to see you on the next one. Thanks, Em. Bye bye.